I'm gonna be honest, I was dreading making this Attack on Titan video. Husbandos and waifus, what's going on? My name is HERMSAUR and welcome to another live reaction review of Attack on Titan. I wanted to address a few things because obviously I got a lot of shit because a lot of people had the assumption that, let's do two assumptions real quick. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. It's either you get it or you don't. But first, I never liked Gabby from her inception. Since Gabby's introduction, I never really liked her because how she treated Falco was so foul. You could tell Falco liked Gabby, but Gabby treated him like shit because she obviously, like she wanted the armored titan for her family. You know, Falco's family was already solidified, but she was doing it for her family, and I totally get that. She was brainwashed into thinking that people at Paradise Island are the devils, and you know, the raid that happened over in Marley did not help at all. So her shooting Sasha was just adding on, but like, I don't hate her just because she killed Sasha. I hated her from the very beginning. I was like, not really like a character that I really like, to be honest. But then again, we were talking about it in chat, and people were saying, oh, maybe Falco's just into that. And then that's when I was like, you might be onto something. Also, a lot of the people that talked shit didn't watch the video in its completion because they didn't watch the review, where I understand that there are both sides of the coin. There is a lot that was laid out. And at the end of the day, for me, and this is my official stance, that people missed. It went whoosh over the head or some shit. I said that at the end of the day, it's on Marley for their dictatorship as well as the previous king of the Eldians. Everyone was brainwashed as well. Like, it was a plan brought by the king of the Eldians as well as Marley and the Tibers. So I put it on those three, and unfortunately the ancestors have to deal with all of the repercussions of that. But it also doesn't really help that people in Marley were completely brainwashed, and the Eldians that lived in Marley felt like they had to go along with Marley and what they're doing in terms of the dictatorship, and helping along with the dictatorship is the right way to go, but they're doing it for their family, so that's completely understandable. The comparison of Gabby and Eren essentially being the same. Yes and no. The reason why I say yes is because they are both angry at one side or the other. Eren was looking for revenge, as well as Gabby was looking for revenge, especially when it came to the death of her friends. Eren looking for the revenge of the death of his friends and his family, and of course being upset Reiner and everyone else that was previously at Paradise Island. The only big difference is that, at least for me, is that Gabby saw things through textbook knowledge. She was going about things that people were telling her, saying that, oh, Paradise Island devils. Where when Reiner was trying to talk about it, he was literally saying that they're exactly like us. They're the same people. But it was, you know, of course, everyone was mad about him talking about it that way, but she wasn't there to experience the situation. Eren stayed over there to experience what it was like to be an Eldian in Marley, and still he saw how badly treated the Eldians were. It's a full-on review right at the beginning, huh? Eren witnessed firsthand as a child his parents got eaten by titans, and he tied it all together. He tied it all together to it coming from Marley. That is where the issue lies. At the end of the day, I point my finger at Marley, goddammit. So is my hate for Gabby justified? In a way, yes. Need remind people that this is an anime. This is not real life. People thinking that I'm offending them because I don't like Gabby? Why? Anyways, you are entitled to feel what you feel, whether if you like Gabby or not. Regardless of that, you know, the series is really done well. Big sad what happened to Sasha. Anyways, now before I hop into this episode, I want to say, don't forget to subscribe because we're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yeah. All right, let's just hop into it. I'm really dreading uploading this. Where is Eren taking them? Hanje, let's go. Oh shit. Hanja's so crazy and I love it. He's tired of his shitty skin. This is what you call baka. Let's go. Yelena, so this is his introduction. Okay, let's go! We're getting somewhere, okay! Also, there was an issue where Hanja was talking about Eren and his faults during this whole thing of the death of Sasha, and people thought I cut that out purposely to make Eren look like the good guy. No, Eren's a piece of shit too. What do you guys mean? Sure, I'm Team Paradise Island, but I'm not saying Eren's not a piece of shit. Okay, so Yelena, I didn't know Yelena was a grill. Oh, it kind of makes sense though. You know, it's so funny. You know how I said, oh, I didn't know that was a... To be honest, I didn't figure out that was a girl, but I was like, dude, is this Armin? Freaking Hanje. They're used as tools to confine Eldians within the walls, but in turn, they've protected Eldia from invasion. Marley is at war with multiple nations, and they can't be bothered with paradise. Oh, so they are. They are from other nations. They probably hate Marley. Yup, the dictatorship. See, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm pointing fingers at Marley. The Beast Titan? Really? Wait, we are the anti-Marleyan volunteers. Our goal to free the Eldian people. So Zeke, I mean, we figured from the last episode that Zeke is against Marley as well. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no one would want to hear it. Yeah, especially since he is the Beast Titan. Big facts. Yeah, it would be really hard to accept a request from someone who did something to the goat Erwin as well. Also, I wanted to state, like, this conversation is so fucking in-depth, and I love it. And people are like, oh, you only care. People like you, HERMSAUR, you reactor, only care about the fighting. Oh, this is great. This is actually fucking awesome. He has a secret plan to solve the Eldian issue. Yeah, why did he keep it quiet for so long? I mean, that's understandable. Is Historia waifu, by the way, for you guys? I like Historia, but I like Sasha more. See, like, it's understandable why they're against it. Oh, Yelena! Sneaky! Let's go! And there it is. As long as you like pig piss, you can leave if you want, but not on a ship. Wow, and now religion is being introduced. Damn, wow. Religion being introduced to this world, because this whole time, this world in Paradise Island, it was just constant fear, the Titans attacking and etc. This is crazy. This is wild. Now they're being introduced to different foods. I miss my potato princess. Now she's lobster princess. You're a food genius. Aw, he's happy someone liked his food. Look at Eren, all fucking edgy and shit. That's true. I see where they're coming, because the plan is to have people afraid of Eldians for protection. So the Eldians are going to use fear for protection. Usually, as we know, that doesn't always work out for the best. Look at this fucking edgelord. Yeah, Eren became super edgelord ever since he got those memories. And there goes my potato princess, man. Well, to be fair, that whole Gabby situation came out of left field. Alright, you know what, guys? It is time to read. Information available for public disclosure. Scout Fleet. Formed to investigate Paradise Island after the operation to retake the founding Titan had failed, the first fleet embarked in 851. Over the following approximately 4,600 soldiers aboard a total of 32 scout ships and destroyers were sent to Paradise Island. However, not a single one has returned to Marley to this day. Oh my god. See now we're seeing like the wave of hate towards another kind of people, you know, from Eldians to Marleyans. Of course he'd be sad Sasha died. Yeah, it is ridiculous. Dude, this is fucking sad, man. Sasha and I were like twins. That's why I liked Connie. It feels like half of me is gone. Oh, her dad! Oh, fuck. Dude, this hits even more than the last episode. Oh. Oh, fuck that. I'm trying not to cry, man. On the house. Oh, dude, that shit hit. Fucking Levi, so badass. Is it a jail cell? No, he can't stop glaring at you. That's understandable why they have to do that. Because he's a beast. Think I could show Gabby and Falco this natural wonder. They're in jail right now. Eren, is that you? The parallel is so insane. Dude, Annie hasn't aged. Interesting episode, man. The only way to win is to fight, which is the sad truth. But is there any real winners at war? So, This episode really already brought our suspicions and put into the parallel of the things that we had. And now this is the part where people end the video. Herm hates Gabby! This is where we get put into the perspectives and the parallels of Marley and Eldians and what Paradise Island had to go through to get to the point to where they are. We saw a flashback where Yelena came from, how there is a faction as the anti-Marley unit because they were taken over by the dictatorship. So that was just a perspective that we got. And of course, the cautiousness that they had when they were using the guns, when they were receiving the serums for Titans, all understandable because they have to keep Zeke on a tight leash. Of course, there's a lot twists and turns that are coming to this, and we're seeing that yes, they attacked Marley, but they attacked other nations as well because they were all in one spot. Was it right that they did what they did? I personally don't know. As an anime only, I really don't know, because I feel like if they didn't do what they were doing, it would have happened again. Although Marley hasn't attacked Paradise Island for a while before they invaded Marley, of course. How long would it be until they attack Paradise again? Obviously, they're too preoccupied trying to take over other nations. But after all of that, after the new warrior candidates switch out, how long till it happens all over again just to get the founding titan? There is like I said, there is a lot of twists and turns when it comes to this. There comes to like where you don't know if it's right or wrong until the decision has been made. The death of Sasha was tragic, obviously. And even as someone who was a Marleyan chef, a Marleyan captive, he cared about Sasha. Armin was putting it into perspective, like when you really put it together, we are all the same. If we put aside where we come from, we can all get along. Of course, Aaron's edgy ass is kind of like, he's kind of like, but is it really? You know, Gabby right now, she's locked up in her cell with Falco. Falco looking at Gabby like, damn, she fucking crazy. But I like it. I love how they put Zeke in the forest. It's like, this is where you belong. This episode was like dialogue heavy, but the dialogue is what's supposed to give us the perspective of what happened prior, the plans coming into fruition, Zeke coming onto the side of Paradise Island just to free Eldia in general. But it's kind of interesting because as a child, Zeke sold out his parents. Man. And I think they said Zeke only has a few more years left in him before he dies, because if you have one of the Titan powers, you're only going to last like a few years. I believe 7 years, is it? But yeah, man, this episode really gave some insight. Do my feelings for Gabby change? No. Anyways, guys, we're just gonna leave it at that. I am so scared to upload this video, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys go and drop a like for me, because that would help me a lot. Subscribe. Don't forget to click that notification bell, my boys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.